Hey, what's up, y'all? Back at it again. I haven't done a YouTube video in a minute. Just been posting a lot of stuff and events and stuff, but I just thought I'd just switch it up and just do the video. Um, First, I want to say I just want to shout out people that's been looking at my videos and stuff like that, and even over the years. I just want to say thank you very much for looking at the videos, and keep watching out for them. Um, I want to speak on teaching young men, uh, just the younger generation in general, man. Like younger generation, and just teaching them how to be a man, because it's so much going on now. Um, Man, there's so much going on now, to the point where um like these young men nowadays, it's like it's not the same how it was when I was growing up, man. It was like nowadays, back then, you had the older cats that was like teaching you stuff and all that stuff. Even when you like on the playground or stuff, wherever you at, just like young, he's like, this is what you need to do, young fella. You need to do this. You need to do that. Nowadays, man, with this young generation, they really don't have that. And in a lot of cases, man, they don't have a lot of fathers in their lives. So then they don't know how, they haven't been taught how to be a man, because a lot of these, they're in a single parent household where it's like the mother is pretty much running the household. And a mother can't teach, a mother can't teach her son to be a man. Only a father can do that. Just like how a father can't teach a woman, can't teach a young lady to be a woman. It's that's just facts. But nowadays, this young generation is just lost, man. They just wearing the skinny jeans, and some of these people don't know what kind of sexual orientation they are. They don't know if they're straight. They don't know if they're gay. A lot of them just experimenting, and it's just getting out of hand, man. And plus, this younger generation think that they know everything, and they really don't. They don't know as much as they think they know, or they think, oh, because all of a sudden they see stuff on YouTube and see stuff on TV, automatically they think that they know everything, and they don't, man. Like even older people that's got experience, they don't know everything, so they always learning as they go, because everybody doesn't know everything. But these young men and these young ladies think they know everything, and then a lot of them got an attitude, especially these under 30 uh young females and dudes. They think they know everything, and they got all these attitudes and shit, and they just don't know how to act, man. And then a lot of these, and then also too, another thing that's changed back then is like whooping ass. Like whooping ass, you can't do that nowadays than you did back then. When you had whooped ass, when you did something wrong, your parents whooped you with a belt, extension cords, and all that stuff. You can't do that today. You can't whoop them with extension cords, hangers, belts, paddles, switches, none of that. You can't do that to these kids today. Because honestly, though, on the real, a lot of these kids today, a lot of this younger generation today is soft. They soft as hell, man. Like you can't whoop them. You can't discipline. It's like the whole generation is just fucked up right now. They just don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach them. That's why it's so key to have both parents in the household, a mother and a father, because they'll know discipline and then they'll know things. Yeah, they'll become rebellion because as they be teenagers, that's just what teenagers and young people do. They do, that's how they get experience. They do dumb shit to get experience to the point where okay, I can't do that. Or these young kids will start smoking and drinking and stuff like that. But then they don't realize that stuff will kill your ass. A lot of these young generations, especially in the black community and in certain races too, where it's just a lot of them just like doing drugs, weed and stuff. Like younger generation, they love smoking weed. Like I've always in my I can't deal with a female who's a damn weed head. I can't deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with women that's smoking in general because that's you do cigarettes and all that shit. That shit'll make you stink. It'll fuck your teeth up. It'll fuck up your throat. It'll fuck your lungs up. It'll fuck your whole body up, man. It's crazy. But this younger generation, man, is so lost, man. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Everything is YouTube. Oh, I can't read. And then another thing too, these younger cats don't know how to read books. Everything, oh man, I got my iPhone. Oh man, I can see the movie. Oh, I can see that. It's like, nah, man, you gotta read. You gotta be in the library. A lot of these young kids don't even know what a library is. They're like, what's that? What's a library? Because this younger generation is all about flashiness, flashy cars, flashy clothes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to, be a pimp. All these young girls want to be fucking thoughts and hoes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They think that's cool. They want to twerk and do, take selfies everywhere they go. And it's just like, okay, it's time for you to just act mature now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to have fun, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be ignorant. You don't want to be on no ghetto shit or anything like that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just be mature. Just act like you got some damn sense, man. But this younger generation is so lost, man. I feel sorry for. Excuse me. I feel sorry for them, man, because they lost. They need direction, man. It's just they need to read more. And then a lot of these parents too they don't want these young kids to grow up. Cause now you got these kids that staying in, their parents' house till they in their 30s, 40s, or they just don't leave. And then the parents leave or God forbid they die. Then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Nobody taught you how to, take care of yourself. And as like you start to get older, you you don't want to be in you don't want to live with your parents until you 30, 40, 50 something years old, man. You don't want to do that shit. You really don't want to do that. Cause it's like they force and then it's like